Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Spooncraft, where, when you are away for 2 hours, Spoon can become like this. Yeah, look at this mess. The Tesco Taliban strike again. And of course, we aren't allowed to take the diamonds. I mean, we can take everything else. They told us on Discord, but not the diamonds. So, man, no, I actually don't need it, so I'm just gonna leave it for people who might need it. But yeah. Like, look at this mess. They'll clean it up. They had they have 12 hours to clean all of this mess up. Yeah, still kinda funny. Eh, yeah, like it actually must have taken them quite a lot of time to make this prank. So anyway, that's not what the episode's gonna be about. So as you saw on the time lapse, I've done quite a lot of progress over there in the minigame district. So let me show you. And here we are. So as you can see, the mushroom border is no more. I replaced it with stone, and it is now dug down. So as you can see, we're on Y67, and it is down to Y55, and it still has to go down 2 levels. So that is the final level it will be at. I won't dig it down any deeper. I've done some measure and testing, and 20 blocks was way too much. And so I have to dig this out, and also to get the ground to be grass and the sand to be stone. So quite a lot of rock still, and by the way, look at this. That's just all the resources I gathered from digging this, and it's not even done. So yeah, and now let me do this real quick, and after that I will finally reveal what this game is gonna be. And it's finally done. The dirt and the grass, in fact, is in place. The stone is in place, and there is nothing in the circle. It's finally done. It took ages to do, and yeah, way too much time. That's what I would have actually thought. Like what I showed you in the last bit, where I just had one layer of stone and the grass to put back. That actually took so much time. Like I thought it would take like as much time as one layer, maybe a little bit more. But I'd say it took like maybe as much time as the wall digging. So yeah, really was longer than expected. But it's done, and I will not do it again, and I wouldn't recommend doing it. Don't do this if you have even one bit of sanity left. That will take it away from you. And actually, yeah, that was really painful, and yeah, takes a lot of time, so yeah. I'm happy it's finally done. And so, now you may think it looks empty, and you would be absolutely right. It is absolutely empty right now. But that won't stay like this, of course. There will be more things in there. Why is it only 3? I think I messed up a bit when putting the stone all around, but hey, I mean, it doesn't really matter, it's big enough so that you don't see it. But yeah, so I will not do any of this in this episode, but in the next one, I will absolutely finish this with the decoration and everything else, and the minigame will be ready to go in the next one. Because I already spent way too much time in this hole, and yeah, I need to change ideas. So that's why we're gonna focus on Town Solar. Yep, we are gonna build in here in Town Solar. So, Town Solar is a town, basically the only town of the servers that I know of. And recently, North Solar has opened and is open for build. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build here in this road, I guess, in the chameleon way. That's it, right? Yep, chameleon way. So it looks like kind of a business street or something. and I'm gonna build here. So I got some materials, so yeah, so let me build a tower real quick. And there it is. So as you can see, it's not quite the same colors as the other ones, but I think it works quite well. Also, you may notice there is no interior yet, and the walls are basic. And that's because that tower is a facade only. So basically, yeah, like there is only the facade that is done, and the walls, don't need to be like really well done and all. I need to move this tree though. And same for the back, like it's just basalt too. It doesn't need to be really well done as the facade, but like still needs a bit of work. And for the interior, it's just I have nothing to use this tower for. Like I'd rather have it empty for a while and then do the interior when I have an idea and use and all that stuff for it, rather than just doing it, having some things that I don't really know why are there, and don't want and not wanting to move anything because it looks quite good and I don't want to ruin anything. Yeah, because that would be how it would turn out. So yeah, that's the tower. I don't have a use for it yet, but it's looking nice. It's some space, I guess, in a central location. Like there's a lot of people in Town Solar, so I guess if I ever want to do something that I want everyone to be able to access, I can make it here. I don't know. I probably will end up doing a basement too, because I always end up doing it. And yep, I am now part of Town Solar. So yeah. Now let's get back to the minigame district. But before that, I forgot. If you have any suggestions, of course, if you have any suggestions for the walls or even the facade, and of course the interior, please let me know in the comment section. Like really, some inspiration, some ideas will really be welcome. So yeah, share your ideas. Like yeah. So now we will get back to the minigame district. So we are back here at the minigame district, and I talked about this one in the last episode. Well, I didn't talk about this. I did this in the last episode, and now I am gonna talk about this. So as you can see, this is obviously a circle. Yes, I mean, probably guessed it. And now, what is this circle gonna be? Well, it's just gonna be like, it's not gonna be something like that, dug in or anything. It's gonna be an actual building, and this is the outline. So yeah, the building is gonna be a little bit high. So in total, it will be quite big. Like I mean, in terms of volume, not in terms of space, length, or whatever. But yeah, it will be quite high. So let me start with building the foundation, and I will tell you what this game will be. Before that, I'm just coming back real quick to the hall because I realized I did not tell you what it was going to be used for. Sorry, I completely forgot, and I just went on to turn solar after that, the finishing. But yeah, I forgot about the circle. So now let's catch up with this. So this circle, is of course going to be a minigame, is going to be kind of a survival game while hunting a Ravager. So basically, there will be one Ravager. So basically, there will be one Ravager in there, like it will roam around, so I won't know where it is. And there will be 4 entrances, so one there, one there, one there, and one there, and the 4 corners of the circle. Yes, that makes total sense. And each player will come from one. And you are allowed to die 3 times. You have 3 respawns, and after that, you can't get back in the arena. And you also have no stuff. So basically, the idea is to kill a Ravager with no stuff, except for 1 bow and 2 arrows, 1 sword with 2 durability, and some food, and one full leather armor set. So you see, you have really low stuff, like you have basically nothing. You can have 4 hits, and then it will just be punching. And all strats like peering up and all that kind of stuff are not allowed. So I believe this will be quite hard. And the winner will be either the one who kills the Ravager the faster, or the one who died after the most amount of time. So you can play it safe and just try to avoid it for as long as you can, hoping that the next team won't, or you can try to actually play the game how it's supposed to be and go and kill the Ravager. Because if the other team does kill the Ravager and you didn't, you automatically lose. So that's it. So as you can see, the arena is quite large. I mean, you know it. I already showed it multiple times before. So that allows for quite a lot of space for running around, also for the Ravager to roam. And I believe you can come up with quite interesting strats with this. So yeah, that's something I look up to see. And now let's get back on the other minigame, which by the way is absolutely not the same kind as this. Okay, so here is the base of the building. So as you can see, it's not very tall, but it's not done yet. In the end, it will be about 3 times as high as this. So yeah, it's not done, don't worry. So yeah, that's just the base, the stone part, and then yeah, I'll move up with and do other things. And in the inside, it's currently really empty, but same, that's because I didn't do it yet. But I will reveal you what's gonna be in there. So, this minigame is gonna be a parkour minigame, and in there is gonna be the parkour. So yeah, it's not gonna be something like really hard parkour with like the hard tricks or whatever. It's a parkour where that everyone can make, can run, can win, like you see. So that's not really, yeah, that's really not something hard. It will be a race against the other person. So yes, there will be 2 people running the parkour course at the same time, and the first one to get to the top wins. That's this minigame. So yeah, I know it's quite simple, but it's really fun. So yeah. And for building this, I just want to mention it, I use Lightmatica, which is a mod that allows you to create schematics from creative worlds, for example, and like you have every block placement in there, and you can like see exactly what you are supposed to be. So I just want to mention that because yeah, we all know building in creative is much easier than building in survival, and yeah, like I just want you to know that this was not made here, designed on Spooncraft or whatever. This was copied from a creative world. And on that note, so I reveal both this one, and is in the next episode we will finish them. But for now, that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like and to subscribe, that really helps and it makes my day. And until next time, I will see you later. Oh, that was a little hard.